Also gut, gehen wir mal jetzt killen. Frag schon mal wie.
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Ein Angeln.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards? See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Oh. Edward.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Aber jetzt tu nicht so muschelhaft. Die Maus weg.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet. It must be her ringing. Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister,
Stop
Elizabeth.
shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
I don't know about that.
Hä?
What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Maybe it walked... Lissy. Look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs.
sense.
She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty. You're turning into such a pill.
Du bist eifersüchtig. Ich meine, ist doch klar, wieso bist du überhaupt mitgekommen? Ist doch klar, dass er nach Betty sucht. Hätte ich vorhin doch gesagt.
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive. That bell still bothers me.
Didn't you say it was the wind?
I guess it could have been the wind.
Once you eliminate the impossible, etc., etc.
What a terrible mess.
First the store, then this. What was wrong with these people?
They were angry and afraid.
Liebe Gemeinde, wir haben uns hier heute zusammengefunden, um das deine Schädel aufzuspießen.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, and move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Vergebung.
Tilly varandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
Hello?
It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
Ja, das mit der Mine.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune. I'm no closer to Betty than I was yesterday.
Maybe she never made it to Grovik.
Don't be ridiculous. What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility. I'm not leaving until I find some sign of Betty.
Whatever you say.
Also, kommen wir mal zu deinem Buch.
The church book. A record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And, Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Geil.
Vandals. Tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look. How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me.
Warum? Ich habe Zeichnung aufgenommen.
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are. Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
Oh, da steht ganz viel Name
Just
drauf.
one more page missing. We need to find all the pages.
Ja, dann hilf doch. Das überhaupt zu balancieren. Hier.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Oh, horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
I'm not leaving until I find some sign of Betty.
Whatever
Oh.
you say.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the 3rd Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Mord.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom.
Traitor.
Hä, da oben steht doch gar nicht Simon. Ich habe da kein Simon für Simon. Ah, da links, Ruth, Elsa. Ah, so rum geht es. Ich dachte, es geht so. Und da geht's nicht. Okay, Tag. Ich glaube, steht hier immer das Gleiche auf der Ziele.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty.
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me!
Er kommt noch mit!
Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you. Where is it? This one. It's unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just... leave me be!
Fine.
Was?
Lizzie? Alice? Come back! Don't leave me alone! Please! Come back! I need you. Lizzie? Where are you?
Ist das alles noch mit seinen Gedanken? Hört du das aus?
Lizzie! Alice?
Pescia.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
Ja, gar nicht können drücken. Oh.
Alice, please. Lissy.
Wie sie verschwindet.
Hey. Lissy, please listen to me.
Er will nur,
I
dass sie ihm
didn't
zuhört
mean
und
what I
das
said.
bitte nach.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
Ist sie eifersüchtig auf seine Brüste? Ernsthaft?
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet, your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
Ich bin nur verwirrt, wie die verschwindet.
Lissy. Alice. What are you doing?
Nein!
Should have done it years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Und?
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no.
Alice!
What? No! Oh, no. No. Oh, Alice. What have you done?
This is this game!
Please, be all right. Please, don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
Was ist das für ein Game?
Wake up, Edward.
Irgendwie kann ich retten.
Stop hiding.
Er hat einen ganz angeflogen, er macht Drogen, er macht Drogen mit Betty. Ohne sie ist er nichts in der Abwesenheit. Er dachte, er hätte seinen Dämonen in seinem vornehmen Gefängnis zurückgelassen. Aber sie sind ihm gefolgt. Lissy, was?
Without us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, teddy bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh. Lissy? Lissy?
Warte. Lissy, bitte.
Lissy? Please. Listen, you can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What?
Ja.
Of course, Lissy, get back here.
Hier.
Alice. Hear me out.
Oh.
Don't go. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, teddy bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Oh, das war aber schon ein bisschen herzlos, Lissy.
Alice? Please. Don't vanish on me. I gave you this jacket. Betty. You were here.
Jetzt hier rein. Hier ist schon niemand drin. Wahrscheinlich ein Jutzimmer. Wie die Tür einfach auf beide Seiten aufgeht.
I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Alice, be reasonable. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which
Jesus
means
Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday.
Betty,
she must have...
Betty, 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 Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real.
Ah,
to
Alice
you.
ist schon nicht da, er ist ganz
Never
alleine.
be the same.
Er bildet sich Alice nur ein.
She does not want you.
Who are you talking
Why
about?
do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
Lissy. Come back. Please.
Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen soll, machen soll, tun.
Don't leave me.
Und jetzt hier. User? Lissy. Ich weiß, es ist noch nicht so lang, noch nicht 28 Minuten, aber ich mache hier schon mal, ich mache hier einen Cut. Das hat vorher gerade gespeichert, das ist ein ziemlich guter Zeitpunkt, um hier die Aufnahmepause zu machen. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen, ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß gehabt und bin gespannt, was noch kommen wird. Damit, tschüss!